Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included, and I'm on a mission to get a Husky Moo. Last time, I built this rocket right here, a Red Bolt engine being charged up with Red Bolts. That's thanks to this research reactor that's raining down here. I needed to go get a little bit of enriched uranium. I did that from a little mission going to this asteroid, getting some enriched uranium from down on those beta hives. So now that the rocket is built, it's in the process of charging up. I know that I'm planning to send 2 bionic dupes out in space to find the asteroid that actually has the Gassy Moo, which I'm going to try to evolve. And the other thing is I want to try to design this rocket while this thing's charging up to try to minimize the amount of stress that the bionic dupes are going to go through while they're on this mission. So let's get started. So yeah, starting off with a plan of crude oil passing by some of these cooler spots right here, and we'll do the same thing up in this little zone. We'll use some lead. Just want that crude oil to heat up the rocket. We'll have that go up into there. So that's going to be crude oil going. Whoops. So now we yeah, the phyto oil I want to drain out. This will be for crude oil going into our rocket. So just trying to double check to see if I actually made a full path. I'm here, jumping over that, jumping over here. Destroy any of the ground that I need something. And then I'll go up, 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 up through some radiant pipes here. And hopefully arrive in the rocket at a good temperature. So yeah, red bolt reflector there working as intended. But just to avoid a meltdown risk or overheating in this zone, we can get rid of that research reactor. Just curious, after running that for a certain amount of time, what's the radiation of in this little zone? We're at 1,000. So just going to research the mission control station. Figured we might as well have that before we take off. So I think that's the last resource, reed fiber. Other than we want obviously top up on batteries. That or just for carpet tiles, just in case. We will enable this guy now. Don't want to forget that on our mission. So yeah, after switching out sand or granite with sandstone down here, shale up here, the construction ended up being a little bit better. Just because I was building out of granite and, well, we have to go all the way to the bottom of the base. Maybe at some point I'd not restrict that to just the bionic dupes, but definitely with all the carbon dioxide, we're not doing that right now. Now we have crude oil making its way up into the rocket. It's at 14 degrees. Okay, so it's definitely, I think it started again, what, 37 or something like that, 33, 32 after going through this cold area. Let's come down to 25. Prior to going to the next cold area is 24. After the final bit, it is 19. So that's not going to get things too hot. Let's check inside the Husky Moo. We should... Oh! Okay, I caught this at a critical point. Very lucky. But yeah, I didn't want that to re-exit the system. I want that to go into our lubrication station. That's filling up. And I'm just going to hit disable. Actually, I'm just curious. If I hit grounded, is that one of the... That doesn't apply to the grounded status. I'm going to hit disable, but please... Telling myself not to forget that. And we'll also want to make sure crude oil gets stored in here for our journey. Alright. Maybe it's time to load a bunch of eco power banks. Let's just look at how many we have. 500. We've got plenty. We've got plenty. So eco power banks. I don't know how much 10 tons is, but we'll find out. See if that is appropriate or not. So that's interesting. We're at the end of our crude. Oh, we've got this whole thing filled up with crude oil. That's right. So the fact that I've run out over on this asteroid, not the biggest deal. We are up to 186. Almost 200. That's definitely going to be enough, but let's just keep going. I don't want to take them all, though. And now that I've got almost 300 power banks, that's more than enough. I think piloting boosters is the last thing to bring on this mission. So just before we go on this mission, let's make sure we get one final piloting booster for a total of 8. I think I'm ready to do this mission. We've got our medal, we've got our little cartographic module. We're going to select Builder, which is already selected. Let's crew this thing. Next question I need to decide is what asteroid are we going to test first? There's 2 here, so maybe it's like twice our odds. Go to that spot. Curious. They're not a pilot right now, but can I make them a pilot after they've loaded? Let's see if this will work. Oh, builder down here, of course. And they've got their 8 boosters. Just curious, shouldn't that be going to... Oh, that's full. Okay, I had to rebuild this just to keep research going. This isn't looking good, though. Pilot boarded. So if you get in a bionic dupe and you get them to put on their boosters, it doesn't work. Oh no, it's just the fact that they haven't actually put on their booster because they're currently producing microchips. Let's give build. Well, they're producing a lot of microchips. Can't be doing that, bud. I'm thinking. Yeah, let's just do this for now. That should at least give them their booster. Probably adjust the schedule a bit. Yeah. You can see in the background that we've taken off. 1.5 cycles until we get there. Now, I'm mostly worried about stress. Because we are probably under moraled. Which, stress-wise... Oh, whoa. Let's not forget to enable lubrication station. That's going to help. It's just... If I can somehow select you and get you to do that. You're preferring to do that. Let's try this again. Oh, I forget the red pills. Okay, we'll see how sick they end. Oh, is this a new animation of like things shooting down as you're kind of going through space? That's kind of cool. So when we land, let's just kick this out because this is probably gonna. Well, it's definitely gonna have to be done more than one. But a basic red pill for the next mission. Lubrication state. What I want to check is their stress level. Currently, they're going up by, or only, actually, it's going down. But their morale is going to start to drop. And that means we'll go up by 10%, but they probably haven't gotten their crude oil fill. So we'll see how this balances out. All right, we are about to see. Okay, neither of these is a planetoid. Question is, do I keep going or do I go back and see what some of these things are in the distance? Maybe we will go. I almost think, let's see, it depends on how sick we are or if we've been impacted by radiation. Absorption 92. Yeah, let's go back and get our red pills, and then we'll carry on. Have a mission control station. Oh, it needs to be in laboratory. Okay, I thought that was optional. That's fine, we can make a laboratory. I was just wondering why a building melted, but I realized the rocket is back. Producing probably a good amount of heat. Don't actually need be careful about how we do some of the pipes there. And now we've got a mission control station. So that is good to go. Let's just open that door. Let's verify that we actually have our red pills. And I'll add that to one of the things to have a look at. No, we don't. Uh-oh. I don't think I restricted the dupes from oh, I did. I haven't. Shoot. That means all the ones that I've created, they've been consuming. Just see if we can create a few before we take off again. I'm only now realizing that there's certain, well, is it just grass that's 50? Oh, wait a minute. Is that because I already printed it? And every time you print something, what else did I print? I did a pip. We're at 75 data. Oh, I didn't realize how that worked. Oh, they make it more expensive every time you print that particular thing. So you can't just kind of like overload on one particular thing and print it. It's going to cost more and more data banks. Okay, did not know that. So with some rad bolts and the mission control station, let's see, maybe we'll just go counterclockwise. And we can begin launch. Just curious whether the mission control station is going to work. Make that high priority thing. Just double check if scientist has astronomy. I assume, yeah, pretty sure you would need astronomy. Oh, and scientist already has that. So they are on break. So I'm assuming this is gonna get their scientists. I see them coming up. Quickly doing their out of power. Really? That was a surprise. Maybe I'm just running too many things on this little circuit. I don't feel like that's the case. Potential 6. It's connected to something pretty heavy, isn't it? Oh, you. Okay. Let's separate that. Oh, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna split the circuitry right there. That rocket. Okay, we did get the boost. So mission control boost of 20%. And we're flying next to this unidentified object. We're going to be there in 0.7 cycles. Everything looks like it's all right down here. Stress at 0%. So another unknown object. Let's double check my math here. We've got 18 star map hexes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I don't need to actually go back. I can go here. And then go back home to recharge our rocket. So yeah, we burned down to 38 kilograms. I think I had close to 200 when I had started. So I think it is time to build another rocket to go on another mission, just to pick up a little bit stuff from these guys down here. Okay, another thing. So I'm pretty sure we've got six more. Yeah, we got to go back. So this is the inside of my carbon dioxide rocket, which is going to go collect some enriched uranium. Let's wrap this all around. So now that I'm thinking of having this for a normal dude, let's make sure we've got a lavatory for them. I don't think I have a line for my water in the area. Well, it's not far away, is it? And we'll connect some water from here into this little rocket. Oh, restocking the crude oil. Excellent. So we're going to bring in some algae here. bring up some food later. Alright, so now that we've got oxygen, I'm not going to be so worried about running some power in here. Otherwise, we might overheat. There we are, oxygen available to us. So I'm just figuring with limited enriched uranium, at least for the moment, might as well increase the number of Red Bull generators. Guess this is going to let this charge much quicker. And with over 1 million calories, most of it in berry sludge, which is absolutely perfect for space travel. Let's see if this is actually built. Excellent. Start loading in some berry sludge. So we've got this all charged up. Let's see what is in this spot. Okay, and looks like nothing else here. I just need to send this rocket over here before we go back home. Hopefully find an asteroid over here. And engineer going on this short mission. Hopefully it's a short mission. Get some enriched uranium. New asteroid. That does not look like we have a Moo on it, but there we are. So on to another destination. Check on this rocket. It's going to arrive soon. Okay, so now that we're down here, let's go check as they come out of their rocket. Oh, they still have their Atmos suit on. I didn't even think about that. That's actually not a bad thing necessarily. Are they scooping and picking up enriched uranium? Or is that falling on the floor? No, it's falling on the floor, I was going to say. That makes no sense. And what I did not do is put it in a little bin here for storage. A couple things I can do. First of all, I could just do this the old-fashioned point and click type of thing. So I will maybe opt for that for this case. And just junk over at this point. I think we gotta go back to recharge. So this dupe, bionic dupe on this asteroid, is very stressed. And I'm noticing that the crude oil has not been consumed at all. So when I land next time, I think wherever it is, the gear bomb has to be kicked out of this rocket. Force them to use the lubrication station. Just doing the math here, it takes 4.5 cycles to get back. And they are increasing stress by 10%, even just when they're sleeping. Oh, hold on. Can you restrict bionic dupes from their gear bomb? Maybe not. What if I made this? Oh, you can't have a priority set to that. Is there any way to kick this out in space? I don't think. Is that possible? No. Let's do some work here. My plan that I had here is gonna fail. So I'm realizing I dumped the reed fiber out of the storage bin. And there must have been another storage bin here somewhere, probably like right next to this, where I'm storing reed fiber. So we don't have reed fiber. Just trying to calculate what would happen with an electrical shock This dupe's gonna start in the stunning phase. That's probably gonna break our jumbo battery, or oxygen diffuse. If it does that, they might end up dying. I wish I could put a carpeted tile right there. So bad. I've got a theory that maybe if I put the gear bomb further away, we'll have to rebuild this, but maybe that's the reason. It's simply just a matter that it's more convenient to get at the gear bomb. Let's just interrupt you from this project. Well, at least things look a little bit better over here. Oh, half a ton of uranium, so let's pack up. Send that back home. And then I'll go check on this or the Husky Moo. Gear bomb being moved. Hopefully that will make the difference. Just checking builder going on break. Consuming batteries. Consuming some oxygen. Where are they with their gear oil? I don't know if they're going to fill that up because it look like they're getting fairly low. With such a weak lean, I don't think they're 91% stress. How much is left? There's 5. Yes. Okay. Maybe too late, but they're finally using the lubrication station. Fresh oil. That gives them a stress decrease on 10%. Currently going up by 25. Oh, low morale's gotten up to 25% now. I think we got to take their morale down too next time. All right, let's give them even more sleep time. Now, during defragmenting time, stress is going down by 3%. Maybe we have a shot of getting back without getting stressed out. With a crazy amount of sleep schedule and a little bit of extra morale for a downtime bonus, we're just maintaining. I think we're going to make it without a freak out. And we're getting our mission control speed bonus too as we get close to our asteroid. And we have made it. So builder will hopefully go towards where they're... No, wrong spot. How did that always get minor? You have not... Oh. Got 6, 7, 8, 9. I understand why these cots are changing. But anyways, either way, we've got stress going down 10%, or no, 50% at the moment. What I'm going to do is make sure that rocket's fine. Carpeted tile, but the question is where? So just as our builder there is... Actually, I could put another tile right there. That would allow us some kind of like a stairway type of pattern. %, stress builder. So I think I'm gonna get some painting to happen. I'm pretty sure. Oh, builder, don't consume your Red Bull pills while you're on the ground. So turn that off for them. But what I'm thinking is Buddy Bud plant for stress reduction. Mine are putting up some paintings. So it's not looking good, at least with the Buddy Bud plant, because I don't see stress going down. Either their Atmos suits preventing them from getting that, which is actually probably what it is, or bionic dupes don't benefit from the pretty bud plant. Build our research reactor. Let's put in storage for enriched uranium. Get that out of this rocket. Oh, apparently not enough time to build up, but we're going to get more Red Bull generators and eventually get this research reactor going again. And our rocket is fully charged up. So we'll do one final little quick check in here. We've got our algae. Where is there? Lots of power banks. We've got carpeted tile. We've got a lab cot sitting with the carpeted tile. So we'll see how stress handles this mission. Or set this destination. Go down here. We'll take off. I could have lowered morale, but that would cause the rocket to drive slower. Maybe with some of these upgrades, it won't matter. All the gear bomb is kicked off, so I'm not going to wonder whether they're using that or not. They should be using the crude oil in the lubrication station. And if they sit there, now I don't want that. I want to make sure they have some time for working. Nothing else. They've got to charge the battery. Make sure the oxygen diffuser runs. They have to run a rocket control station. Let's make sure that is lower priority. Rather produce power with a little bit of time you have for working. And they are going to be there in about 2 cycles. We did get this. I wonder when they took the breath of air to breathe for that second. That's probably when they got. It's only minus 5%. It's already. Oh no, that's the gunk. They're getting tickled toes. They're minus 60% stress right now. Fresh oil, high morale. That's gonna go away. I'm thinking. The thrilling flight is going up. Smell the flowers is helping a little bit. Minus 5. The tickled toesies is minus 15. And while they're defragmenting, they're going down by an extra. So I'm thinking the fact that they're probably got more morale needs than they have morale. Some of the stuff, like the banquet hall, they're going to lose that the next time they charge their batteries. Okay, I think they're going to be all right. Just curious. We've kind of seemed like we've slowed down. I think that is due to the fact that autopilot engaged. This rocket has entered autopilot mode and will fly at reduced speed. That is how that works. Okay. So because I think we handled stress so well, let's see if I can get away with this, just so that we can fly faster. Okay, so that is the purpose of the rocket control station. It takes that autopilot status away. And with a bionic dupe who is very skilled at flying, that's very detrimental to that. And what are we going to get out of these two? No, not even an asteroid. I'll check this one more time, but I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3. If I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. So let's go back. So I'm thinking a second Red Bolt rocket. So I have no idea how many more missions this is going to be with finding nothing. So just relocated this rocket over here, and we're going to throw in Red Bolt engine as long as we have enough metal for that. So add module. I just caught Builder on a really weird time. I don't know if you can see that red flash. But yeah, they were a little bit sick. We're going to wait for their rad dose to go down before I put a suit back on them. Just planning on a cut right here. Because I believe the dupes can walk across like this, allowing us to get in here. Let's just double. I'm certain they can. Yeah. So in our rocket dupe moo, made a mistake of putting in a manual generator right here because no industrial machinery, but I think I can swap the ration box. Let's not forget we absolutely need a mechanism to produce power while we're traveling in space. Just redoing all the piping. So now we have a barracks and a mess hall. I think the last stage of this is the decoration. Since this is so cold, I'm not going to bother with the buddy bud plant. So even before carving, that's already quite high. I'm going to run this as a test. This lead suit, if I got Builder to wear that, and Builder probably needs to be told not to sleep so much at the moment, at least while they're off the rocket. There's Builder coming in. Okay, because that would give them radiation protection when they're in space. It didn't even occur to me. Okay. Well, with that, let's get them going here. And I think for this destination this time, go up this direction. Launch that. And I think this asteroid, which is very much decorated as well, ready to go. Oh, rad pill. Let's give that dupe some rad pills in that rocket first. So just curious if maybe I should be going back to a little bit more sleep. Or defragmenting process anyway. But at least I think we are going to be safe from that radiation. So now I'm understanding the this is an unreachable spot with that rocket gone. Okay. So new planetoid discovered, and I just decided for safety we'll go up and around. What is this? Okay, so that's not the right place. Interesting now. Let's go over here because there's at least an unknown object. Be there in 0.2 cycles. So we're ready for the next mission. This is going to be a dupe mission. I'm wondering if I should... last time I didn't get them to take their suit off, but that was... Okay, so we've got 20. So if we did then, we go there and back. But let's go that far and see if there's any unknown objects to see. So this is our second Radbolt rocket going out in space. Let's just go to the dupe moo. Tell them they can take that off while they're hanging out here. Oh, hold on. I've added the Radbolts, but I keep forgetting to actually tell. Okay, engineer and builder. Okay, builder, you're set. You guys can have red pills. Oh, interesting. I don't know if we can go there. Oh yeah, we can. All right, about to get this location. Oh. Okay, let's think about it. I don't think there's any way. We'll have to come back. So technically I can can I go this way when there's 8 tiles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I can. All right, we're coming back though. So just looking at how much slower a regular dupe goes, and looking at the skill or morale. Last cycle's decor, gorgeous, and they're having a good meal. But I forgot about the meal and yeah, the decor. Yeah, we can definitely have rocket piloting too. That's just going to give us a +2, but that will give us a little bit more speed for this journey. So we found an unknown object here. We might as well change our path. So just waiting to see if this is of interest. Okay. Result is an asteroid, but it's not the asteroid that we want to go to. So we've got ability to check that out at least. So we made it this far, and we can just use gravity to follow that last tile. Now we just need to wait for this to be built. I've rebuilt our thermo aqua tuner. Nothing at this far end. Let's go back. So now we got a mission to go over to these 3 spots. So our bionic dupe right now is getting a piloting at 40, so they can go 100, basically twice the speed of a normal rocket, whereas this dupe at the moment just has 13% bonus. Wow, just more junk. I don't think we have ability to go off to the side. No. So we've got our 3rd, and maybe eventually, if it's needed, which I've been so unlucky finding this thing, maybe it will be needed. You can build a 4th rocket. Oh, no. Oh, I assume Miner went up this pathway to supply some steel, and they got wiped out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, what do we do? If I could get a true signal quickly on that. Hey. Okay, so that's going to at least redirect the rebels, so whoever goes in here to try to help this guy, they won't get knocked out either. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have some Atmos suits, Ashkin. Oh, that's not what I want you to do. Somebody help Miner. Pretty sure they just need batteries, right? Or do they? Maybe they do need a med. Oh, I don't have any of those. What did I make that out of? Shale? Yeah, shale's fine. There's lots of shale close by. Ah. Yeah, I went all this time without it. No. Okay, we lost our miner. Let's get a graveyard for the first time set up in forever. Actually, this is the first dupe that died here. Oh, we'll just start this little zone maybe. Shoot. Well, we lost our miner. That is due to the rad bolts and the fact that I had a ladder going directly up where rad bolts were shooting up. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. And poor bionic miner. We all miss you. Okay, well, I thought it would be smart to disable this, but oh, is this going to end in disaster? Let's go back quickly to cutting that. Someone's going to get red bolt in the face. Okay, let's go reconnect. this. It's always nice to have some mechanism to shortcut red bolts. Okay, we will build another rocket just in case that's needed. Oh, scientists, you bionic dupes are just so... What is wrong with you? Don't stand. First of all, why did they even stand? And that should not be doing its animation as if it's taking off. It's not even a rocket. Dying. Time until death. They're basically... Okay, and the only... Oh, there's this other pathway to get up here. Okay. Okay, direct rest the red bolts to go down. At least this time. I don't know if we're going to lose scientists, but we have a triage cod. Biologists attending to them. Okay. I can't believe I went this whole time without a triage cod, but let's get rid of this. In fact, let's get rid of that whole thing. Let's get rid of that too. I don't think that last asteroid's going to, or rocket's going to end up being used anyways. I hope not. Okay, someone get rid of that last ladder, not that it really matters. Get rid of that too in case for some reason they decide to go visit that. Just curious as well. Radiation that is picked up here. 3,000. Which is pretty good actually. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's just leave that alone and restore this so we can get back to it. Oh, and that's all filled. You know what? We'll just take that out. So yet more disappointment. So over here, what do we got? 9. We've got at least... No, we got 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Or no. We've got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can at least go out 2 more. And you should be able to... Yeah, you got some spares, so we'll go right here. Please be this asteroid right here that we want. Yet more disappointment. Okay, that means this rocket's gonna have to go back. I'd love for it to tell you how they got injured, though I don't know how it would do that, or at least what it was. It wasn't a red bolt. There's no red bolts flying in here. How did they injure themselves? There's nothing that's like it's the safest area. Somehow they injured themselves. Are they? Their health will slowly increase 25% each cycle, or is that just because it's now? It's just because it's bed rest. All right. Let's give engineer a specialized schedule with extra sleep. More downtown too, or downtime. And just waiting for that to charge up. But we'll investigate this little section. And ready for this rocket now. We'll go over to see what that is all about, if anything interesting. So yeah, we'll go around this way to get some crude oil into this guy. Please be what we want right here. Alright, is this what we want? It is the temporal tear. No, that is not what we wanted, but there is something over here apparently. Another item to check here. Come on now. No, that's not. No, it's not the one we want. Okay. Oh, wait. We found something over here, though. Destination U8. You have enough room for 2. Oh, that's 3. Okay, how much do you have? 11? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah? I mean, we could at least find if there's an unknown object at the far end. And a regular dupe. Oh! Okay, do they even have the ability? 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so they can at least see what that one is, but the bionic dupe may have to check out the other one. Oh my goodness. So we're on the way back. We did find an unknown object, and we're gonna have to, there's no way to be able to. Yeah, no. Another separate mission to get over there. And we'll see about that object. And another mission to find out what is over here. Just inspecting this third rocket. We've got algae eco power banks. We've got crude oil. All the piping set up for that gunk to go out in space. Oh, we need... Oh yeah, piloting skills have already been given to scientists. So now, because Miner died, we only have... we won't have any bionic dupes here, but I've got one dupe that can use mission control station. Let's go just in case there's anything here. Let's go down that way. Cargo loading complete. Oh, maybe we don't have. Should I take a moment? Take a moment to see if we can load that thing. And now we've got 3 rockets trying to find this last asteroid with the Gassy Moo. Alright, this bionic Moo. Finally! Okay. Before I forget, let's throw the metal down, because I don't want to forget that. Okay, I'll let you continue to whatever. Yeah, I'll let them continue to explore. So we threw our metal down. Let's go back and come up with a pen. Actually, never mind. I want 2 bionic dupes to do this. This is the other bionic dupe, so they're gonna return. Regular dupe can look at whatever that is, and hopefully we'll be able to do something interesting with a Gassy Moo. So just inspecting the bottom of this asteroid, or top of this asteroid rather, the Gassy Moo, when I do get it back, first thing I'm interested in, how do I convert it? Moos are external. Well, they don't lay eggs, but when domesticated and fed, they can be milked. Okay, I know that. Diet is grass, grass, or plant husks. Oh, follower, thanks for joining. Capture method, you need either, you can wrangle, you can do a critter trap. Oh. Song chances here. I missed the whole. A Gassy Moo when they eat, plant husks. You get them to eat plant husks. That increases their chance of the husky, hence the husky. Oh, okay, I get it. All right. That's not too bad. So just shortening this rocket. Now, let's think. I want to put in a rover module. I don't want to do this more than once because I've done so many trips to space today. And Trailblazer module. Let's build those 2 things. And maybe load in a few resources once the other bionic dupe is in. Some boosters. Just in case. They need to be able to have ranching skills, for sure. and good digging skills. But we'll just put in all the boosters. It's the only 2 bionic dupes we have left. So now I have the modifications on the outside. Next thing I'm going to do is go into the Bionic Moo. And instead of allowing that to go out like that, let's get this crude oil to go out. And we'll transfer this from rocket to rocket. And then we'll go inside here and make sure we have all our power and algae that we can get our hands on. So just waiting for a little bit more material to land in here. We're 7 tons of algae, 78. I mean, it'd be enough. But we do have to wait till our ranching boosters loaded. That one is absolutely critical. You know what I could have easily done, especially with all the plastic that I have? Like, upgrade it. All of this. Such a long time ago. But I think we are ready for this mission. It's just, at this point, doesn't really matter about that. But let's do this. One more double check. We've got piloting. Okay, we already have the piloting boosters in. Ranching boosters are there. We've got extreme digging. Get the regular dig. We're good. So this is for. I want both dupes, scientists or 2 bionics. Builder and scientist. Let's crew them. Let's set this destination. Let's go. Can't land yet. Begin launch sequence. Oh, yeah, no, we're giving up. Well, I was doing that just to make it quicker to get in there. So they were having issues loading material. So actually, maybe that's fine as long as I don't turn the Red Bull generator on again. Let's leave it. We'll be safe. Okay, one of the 2. Who are we missing? Scientist. Bottle can. Oh, no. Let's wake you up. Delivering meat. No, you should be going in the rocket. Select crew. Scientist, yes. Public. Sometimes I find they don't know when to go in the rocket. I think it's working. Oh, maybe not. Oh, scientist, what are you doing? Okay, so I just told our scientists to stand next to it, and now they finally went in. Can we launch now? There we go. Out into space. And if I do this right, this will be the last launch of this. Hopefully. Okay, just seconds from coming back to this asteroid. First thing I'm going to do is deploy the rover module. That right there. Get the dupes just to hang out there. We'll go to Bolino. And I can't click on these things. I think I just need a little bit of. Oh, because the rover's not actually there. Nope. Unreachable. This did this last time. I think this is a bug. That when your rover lands, the rover's like not wanting to do anything. But I think what I did last time is I just saved and reload. and it all worked out. Hopefully that's going to happen again. Please happen again. And reload done. Going to dig. Good. I can start emptying these storages. Push them around. Let's take that out. So just planning this out. Platform going in right there. And we've got digging and ranching. And I'm so ready for this. With all the metal down there, I'm going to make that a 9. Let's see. Let's go into the Bionic 2. Is it? Yeah, Bionic 2. Let's set Scientist to go down. Join the fun. Bionic Dupe touching down on Bolino. And now we have a platform on this asteroid. Finally. So that dupe is on their way back. Let's go to land. Just quickly though, just notice this dupe really doesn't have to be wearing that. So they can have a little bit easier time breathing when they return on their trip back. Bolino. Okay. Is it as simple as just saying relocate? Oh, let's give this rocket a second to land actually. So that's probably going to add in a bit of... It's not so bad on the land. But can I say... We can get rid of some of this just to make the rocket shorter. Actually, we need that in place. Should have had that done earlier. It's not that it's going to take long. And rocket going down in size. Okay, so can I take... Let's get a bunch of these guys. So I don't have to come back if I need more. To the Bionic 2. Can I just say, hey, relocate? Hopefully. Looks like it. Nice. Alright, let's load this thing with a bunch of Gassy Moos and go back home. Well, we have collected some Gassy Moos. They're on our rocket. So now I'm going to give the command... Oh, right. We have to take off because we're actually on the asteroid itself. That's fine. Crew. Go back home. Probably be home before the normal do. Acknowledge warnings. We don't have enough fuel for a return trip. We're not planning on returning, so not worried. And we'll be there in 1.1 cycles versus the other dupe in 2.7. And we are just about to land. All right. Well, then, in that case, let's relocate some of these guys. And send them way down into where I built. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Never mind. Let's do this differently. Cleaner way. Gassy Moo drop-off location right here. And then I'll go into the Bionic 2. And I'll say, hey, wrangle everyone. Let's see, the first Moo is... Why are they putting them there? Ask for... Drop-off location is supposed to be in here. What? Looking for food. What? So now I've wrangled on this asteroid. That's weird, I had to double wrangle. Just want to make sure this is actually there. And we've delivered our Moo to the stable. Oh, there's already one, so I guess one actually made it down, but the rest of them, for some reason, got stuck here. Do a mass wrangle. So groomed, you're looking for food. Isn't your food in here? I wonder if they're so big, I wonder if they can actually fit to grab that, maybe? Try building this over. Oh no, I think he ate. Or did he? They're both looking for food. So it looks like everyone's still looking for food. So let's copy this and put that there. Auto sweeper can't access that. We'll put one in over there. Ah, okay. So they can't access something at the corner. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just move everything over by one. And I see a little bit of natural gas. Cool. Put in the storage. More husks. Right there. Okay, let me grab behind all these moves. The moves have not left the feeding area. Critter feeder, let's go right there. I wonder if I need more than one. You know what? Let's go back to doing this. Maybe even have them spread out just in case that's needed. But I do want to have the grooming station in there as well. Just in case it's needed, we'll put the drop-off back too. So I think this phase, we're just waiting for the Husky Mooter. Getting that increase slowly. Now we're at 6% for these guys. Did we get all the moves? I only see 3. Are there still more up in here? Oh, I don't see any. Inside a rocket. It's weird how they don't really spread out. Kind of makes them less interesting. They just hang around their feeder all day long. Is that how they work? I guess other than when the grooming happens, maybe. But we lost. We're down to 3. I don't see any. Oh. Okay. Nice. Just reading up about the accumulation. I guess this is when they essentially do the call or bring in a new moo. Welcome moo 6%. Oh, it increases 6% per cycle. So we're at 23% for this particular moo. And currently there's going to be 70% chance of husky mooter, but that'll increase over time. They're pretty much all similar. I did put one in here a little bit later than the others. Oh my god. I just noticed. Utterly full. Wow. Maybe I'm going crazy from all space missions, but yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna research if we can the backgreen flow, because I'd like to give that a try. Just had a thought. Can I open these doors? Because these guys literally do not leave their food source. Like, if they could leave the stable. Oh. That's weird. All of a sudden, the doors open and they decide they could float. That's weird. That's weird. That didn't work. Okay, let's relocate you back in here. I think this is how the moos are supposed to be. Now they're actually flying around. That whole thing where they were just standing on top of that food source, I think we were in a weird bug type of thing, but I think whatever that was has worked itself out. Where are we on plant husk? 35,000. I had 41,000. So I just became a little bit worried about the amount of husks, so we're going to put in some mealwood to increase our husk production. Just to increase that too, I'm going to get as many of the other dupes to get the farming too. I think that should be just about all these guys. And maybe I'll tell the bionic dupes not to, and engineer, not to farm. So essentially just watching his plant husks being converted into lots of natural gas. So we're going to open up this a bit. So it really slowly increases. We still have more of a chance of a gassy than husky. And we're getting closer and closer to when the calls start. Quick little space mission just to make databanks. And then all of a sudden we have this technology here. So maybe we can take care of the utterly full. Not that I think that's affecting our calls. So just putting in our milking station. For now, I guess we'll just start throwing some liquid into here. Maybe someone will come down and... Oh, here we go. Okay, Moo's being milked. And I guess the machine's becoming clogged up, but there we go. It has room for that back ream to go out. First thing I wonder is, then can I immediately get these guys to consume it in such a way? I guess that just changes it so they you do milking instead of having to run the grooming station, maybe? Look at this. We are 97%, 99 this guy, about to make their call. Let's just watch, see what that looks like. I don't know if there's some... Oh, what happens when they're being attended to? Yeah, there he is. When is it? 99 anyway. Now it's flipped over to like... Oh, it's 100 on the next line. But I think that's not... It's like rounding up to 100. It hasn't actually reached 100. Oh, was that the song, them going back and forth? No, I don't think so. Curious. First, two things. First of all, how this works, and are we actually going to get a husky? Because it's only about 50% chance, though we've got 4 chances. I really hope one turns out. I really, really hope one turns out being a husky. %. Come on. Everyone's waiting. Did it get sucked? Because it's supposed to go up by a constant amount. And all of a sudden it gets to 100. A little worried. A little worried. Moo. Hold on, what's this? Moot. Moot. I don't want the critter feeder. I don't want oxygen. Yeah, exactly. Moot. The critter needs a clear view of space in order to invite a friend to this asteroid. Ugh. So, did they need that? Should I build this completely in the wrong location? Oh, shoot. Welcoming mood. Oh no. Mooted. Oh, he's mooted. Okay. Let's try to get some of these guys up here. Oh, why not in here? Well, actually, that's kind of curious to see. Will it work in that room? And you are at 94%. You're mooted too. Okay, we need someone with ranching to go in there. Move some critters. Oh. Oh. It might just be going... Oh no, it wasn't wrangling. Someone needs to pick them up. So they can get a view of space, apparently. That way we can do a call, maybe. Oh, here we go. Let's watch this guy. Confined. Glum. Okay. Can you... Oh! Oh! Cool. Oh! Did you just make him... Or did the other dupe do that? I'm... Boom! Nice. Okay, I thought they flew in from space. They just appear... Oh! They appear as in they're flying from the side. I don't know. I don't really understand. But there's our Husky Moo. All right. Awesome. Looks a little bit hairier than the other ones. Let's relocate him down so we can kind of get a sense of how he works. Boom, another one. Did he just fall from... Was that like a meteorite shooting down? That's weird. We'll send him into here as well. Cool. So I guess I should have built that stable up into this zone, though. If they're making gas, how do you boat glass? Maybe you need a glass top stable. So they need a view of space. That makes me think they... Yeah, maybe glass would... Anyway. Did you bring in... Oh, you did. Oh, was that a terrible... There. Alright, try it again. Let's do a wrangle. And, wait, what does it look like on the... Okay, there we go. Let's wrangle you, and let's... If I haven't already, there's another on the way over here instead. Okay, so we've got 2 Husky Moos in our stable. Okay, they can use the critter fountain, so that increases their mood. And I guess the question is, can we get them to produce biodiesel? That's the last step of this whole thing, I'm thinking. Cool. Just curious if that is... I don't know. Waiting for a little bit of biodiesel. This is entombed. You're not entombed. Okay, let's wrangle you just in case, because that's weird. So this Husky Moo right here, does it say anything about when they're about to output? Oh, do they arrive wild? Even if the other one wasn't that called them? Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, we might have to wait until their wildness level goes away. So even after wrangling, moving this guy over, he still has the entombed status. Oh, he's clearly going around, so I don't think it's a problem. So Last little bit of wild status. Alright, we've started the accumulation. Still don't see biodiesel though. They're hydrated, they've got to... Oh, so now they've got a biodiesel supply, and we can see it. It's at 21%. Does that have to be done at the... Maybe that's done at the milking station. Let's actually look... Oh, it does. It has to be done at the milking station. Which means that's going to be mixed with... So you would want to separate these critters normally. Oh boy. Let's just kick you out. And maybe not have that go there, at least for now. So you would not want to mix these guys in the same stable. Just so that we can kind of show or keep this connected with Beckrine. So these guys don't produce gas. So I guess these guys have the added benefit. They make natural gas and Beckrine, but these guys just make biodiesel. And they don't do anything while they sit out here until their biodiesel supply is up. So we'll have to wait for that to get to 100% and see what happens. So just looking at the increase of this biodiesel supply. So it'll take 4 cycles at 25% each cycle, as long as they're well fed. And well fed just means critter, or that just says the effect. I guess assume that well, if they're eating and they're well fed. Well, I'm appreciating the fact that I got the milking station research, because I just did that because I was looking for something to do while the Gassy Moos were waiting to do their call. So even with the extra mealwood, our plant husk supply appears to be going down. Getting up over 80% biodiesel supply. These guys have just reached 100%. And biologists calling them over. Lining up. And is it actually biodiesel? It actually is. We have finally produced biodiesel from a little Husky Moo. This mission was... This took a lot more than I thought it was going to. At the very beginning of this, I thought that friggin' Princeceptor was going to give us an egg, because I have not worked with moose in so long. And I had to set up so much, and today in particular, I just had to explore this freaking entire world. But I got it, and now I realize as well that I should have built my stable towards the top with possibly with glass. But that's something to experiment for another day. That's gonna be enough. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you guys another time.